It's time for Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball on WMIX, on your radio at AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Lady Rams Softball is presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball. The Rend Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good afternoon on the road at Effingham today. The 11-18 Flaming Hearts host your 24-7 Mount Vernon Lady Rams, looking to come in and get a busy week started. They're supposed to have played yesterday against Belleville West. Unfortunately, did not get that one in. Belleville East had too many games played this season, had to cancel that. It was JV only. However, here today, the Lady Rams will get that week started. Today it's against Effingham. Tomorrow it will be the Mascoutah Indians, and we will have Effingham today. We'll get that started as well. Multitasking up here in the booth. We need to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll honor America from Effingham. This is Lady Rams Softball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm Morgan. A few months ago, my gynecologist said that I needed surgery, a hysterectomy. I thought for sure I'd have to leave Southern Illinois to have it done, but I was surprised to find out that not only could Good Samaritan Regional Health Center do the surgery, they had one of the nation's most advanced surgical systems. They called it the Da Vinci. It was basically this robot that translated whatever movements the surgeon was making into even tinier, more precise movements. My doc even told me that over 100 of these procedures had been done at Good Samaritan. Well, the surgery went great, and I was out of the hospital in no time. And because I was close to home, my whole family was with me every step of the way. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice. And starting in 2013, they'll be opening an all-new regional health center with even more advanced services. It makes me happy to know they'll still be around when my kids have families and need specialized medical care. That means a lot to me.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
More softball action ahead on WMIX and mywithersradio.com.
Glad to have you with us here from Effingham. Pardon the distraction. I will be doing the school board, and I just played the national anthem up here in Effingham. Glad to have you with us. Rend Lake College pregame show. As we were telling you, Lady Rams were supposed to have played, now my thoughts are composed, supposed to have played Belleville East yesterday. They had to call and cancel due to the fact they had too many games in due to the great weather we have had throughout the season. Lady Rams will test their first of the week action here this afternoon on the road at Effingham. Tomorrow, coming to town, we'll have that game for you on WMIX. It'll be the O'Fallon Lady Panthers. Then on Thursday, unfortunately, we'll not have that game for you after all, as they will welcome the Mascoutah Indians. And then on Thursday, then on Friday, it'll be the Salem Lady Wildcats coming to town, so Lady Rams will close out their regular season. Lady Rams come at 24-7, can do no worse than a tie at the South 7 Conference Championship, as they finished 8-2 in the conference. Centralia right now sits at, I believe, 6-2. They still have 2 left to play against Cahokia. That'll come in a doubleheader on the road at Cahokia on Thursday afternoon. Danny Zerwinski's on assignment today. He will not be here. I'm Chris Hugo. Avery Barton is back to the Mount Vernon studios. Glad to have you with us for a special presentation of Lady Rams Softball. Again, we'll have today's game, we'll have tomorrow's game, we'll have Friday's game. And we will make darn sure we do what we can to follow the Lady Rams on what we hope will be a very lengthy postseason run. It'll be Cheyenne Morgan leading the softball by Paige Clinton, Jacqueline Flood. Haley Lockhart in the cleanup spot today out at shortstop. Mallory Kirch in left field batting 5th. Mallory Garner's your third baseman batting 6th. Kelby Quiava batting 7th at first base. Second baseman Alexis Stewart will bat 8th, and rounding out the batting order for the Lady Rams will be Micaiah Rush. We wait the first pitch from the Effingham pitcher, unfortunately. Not sure who that is. Was not listed on the lineup card to start. Of course, the first pitch of the ball game will be strike one. I think we have it out there on the scoreboard. At least we hope so. 0-1 count. I'll get us started. Banterra Bank, of course, brings you Lady Rams Softball. Lead off the season with Banterra Bank, free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, as Morgan will try to bunt her way on again. Strike two. That one missed. 0-2 is the count to Morgan. First pitch, of course, came at about 4:31. In case you're just joining us, glad to have you with us. WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. 0-2 pitches on the way. Morgan will slap that towards center on her horse to get to it as Courtney White. One away. So that'll be your first out, of course, on this particular ball game. Glad to have you with us, of course, again on WMIX. We are online at mywithersradio.com. Let's see what happens here. Is Paige Clinton will stand in. The catcher for the Lady Rams. One out, nobody on. Top of the first. First pitch on the way right across the plate for strike one. Of course, my problem right now is they have it on very bright on the scoreboard, but can't really see it all that well. So hope we're doing them justice here, just like old times. Lady Rams softball. The 0-1 will be put into play. It'll be a single just past the second baseman, Brandy Pontius. So just like that, the Lady Rams get a runner aboard here with one out. Jacqueline Flood will stand in here for the Lady Rams. Let's see. Hopefully that did it right. Looks like it may have. So Flood will get settled here with one out and a runner aboard. Top half of the first inning, Lady Rams trying to go on the board first here against an Effingham team. Comes in 11-18 on the year. Just 3 wins in the tough Apollo Conference. So the first pitch is outside for Flood, taking the ball. So 1-0 the count to get us started. One out, runner aboard. Glad to have you with us, Lady Rams Softball. WMIX, mywithersradio.com. You can follow us on Twitter. We'll try to keep that updated today. As the 1-0 will be a single to reach the gap out in right center field. Paige Clinton's going to be waved around. Amy Johnson's going to send her home. Here comes the throw in from White. Relay to the plate will not be in time, and Clinton's in there safe. The throw down to third. They have fun to run down. It'll be an RBI double. Let's see here. It'll be 6 with it, making the tag. So it'll go down as 5-6 on that. But Jacqueline Flood will get credit for an RBI double scoring Paige Clinton. So the Lady Rams get their first runner of the game. Boom, got it up there. 1-0 is your Lady Ram lead. So, an RBI double by the pitcher, Jacqueline Flood, already the difference. Base is empty now with 2 outs here in the top of the first. 1-0. Lady Rams. Here comes the pitch on the way from the Effingham Fireballer. It comes across the outside corner. It is 0-1 to Lockhart. Try to get the count reset here. Boom, and we're off and rolling. 0-1 to Lockhart. The pitcher gets set. Here comes the pitch on the way. Takes on the outside corner. That'll be strike 2. 0-2 is the count. 2 gone. A 1-0 Lady Ram lead. Again, in case you're just joining us, Paige Clinton with a 1-out single and a Jacqueline Flood RBI double brought her home. Flood was gunned down in a pickoff maneuver as count will stay the same here to Lockhart. She lines one foul down the left field line. So the pitcher, actually number 7, Deidre Myers. Not have either the pitcher or the third baseman written down at that time. The coach hadn't decided which. Didn't have an opportunity. As the 0-2 will be hit right to the shortstop across the diamond in time. Good play there by Kaylee Stice. So, Lady Rams get one across the plate. They're half the first, take a 1-0 lead. We'll come back with the bottom and the Effingham lineup after this. This is Lady Rams Softball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Centralia.
We've got a great supply right now, the Cadillac SRX, and boy, that's another great seller for us. People that drive the SRX love it because it's easy to get in and out of. It's got all the luxury, it's got the performance, and boy, is it good looking. We get compliments all the time on the SRX. And right now we've got a great selection of them and some good incentives to make them affordable.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 1421 West McCord in Centralia.
Back to Lady Rams Softball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back here to Effingham on the road. We'll get to know the Lady Flaming Hearts, courtesy of Central Christian Church. Log on to thenewcentral.com and watch their Friday night webcast. It'll be Kelly Utes, left fielder, leading us off. Kaylee Stice, shortstop, batting second. Brandy Pontius, second baseman, will bat in the cleanup spot. Morgan McWhorter will be your first baseman, batting fourth. Of course, Deidre Myers, the pitcher, will bat fifth. As we await the first pitch from Dave Flo, here it comes. It's going to be a high strike. 0-1 to Kelly Oots, who gets us started. Sierra Cronwell, the DP, bats next. Third baseman Michelle Wolfman will bat sixth. Courtney White, your center fielder, will bat eighth. Morgan Wilson, right fielder, will round out the batting order here for Effingham. There we go. I think we're getting a flow here today. We got some stuff on Twitter for you. Follow us there at 94 Sports. We'll try to get some stuff on Facebook after the game. And just like that, we'll have your first out on a swinging strikeout from the leadoff batter. Let me get this reset. Get this figured out. There we go. 1-0 is your score. Lady Rams were able to score. Paige Clinton came around on an RBI double by Jacqueline Flood. Another flame right in the inside. Stice has nothing to do but defend there. She misses. It's going to be 0-1 quickly. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the bottom half of the first inning, a 1-0 Lady Ram lead. Presented by Banterra Bank. We'll tell you more about Banterra after this pitch. It'll be fouled back behind us quickly. It is 0-2 to Kaylee Stice, the shortstop. Online banking from Banterra Bank is convenient, efficient, and best of all, it's safe. Banterra Security is your best defense. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Remember, FDIC, 0-2 is on its way. That is to be popped up right towards us. Will there be a play? No. There you hear a point off the top of the roof here in the press box. Count will remain 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Stice. Lady Rams Softball in the air. Glad to have you with us. WMIX, MyWithersRadio.com. If you're awaiting your 94 News at 5, it'll be on the FM only today. Jim Talaveras, of course, filling in for Reese Barfield. The 0-2 is en route. That will miss just well. Ends up as a waste pitch there, and not bad. Trying to get her to chase. Of course, the batter, Kaylee Stice, Pontius to follow here in the bottom half of the Effingham first. Arch trail 1-0. Here comes the pitch on the way, and that'll be another strikeout. Got her with a high chaser that time, and that'll be the inning's second out. Boom. That'll bring up Brandy Pontius with 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom half of the first. Flood wheeling and dealing thus far. We await the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball again. Swung on a miss for an early strike. Jacqueline Flood appears to want to be your Community First Bank as a Heartland player of the game. Familiar faces, new places. Think of Ray and Bria, Community First 42nd Street location there in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Remember, FDIC, as Flood goes inside on a curveball that time, it'll be 0-2 to Brandy Pontius, the second baseman, with 2 outs and the bases empty in the bottom of the first. 1-0 ball game. Lady Rams on top. That one's going to drop just low. It'll be a back-to-back 1-2 count here on Kaylee Stice, now Brandy Pontius. 1-2 the count. 2 gone. Bottom of the first. Lady Rams trying to get out of it quickly. Here comes the next one. Put in play. Just past Kelby Quiaba. Some troubles with it out in right field. So around first, headed for second will be Pontius, as that'll be a single and an E9. So it is not over yet for the Hearts in their half of the first with Morgan McWhorter, the cleanup spot coming up. We'll see what they can make happen. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position now for Effingham as they try to get to Jacqueline Flood in the early going. We're on Twitter at 94 Sports, and we're always at MyWithersRadio.com. You can Facebook us, WMIX Sports. First pitch is on the way. High strike again, looking good to Megan McWhorter. Jacqueline Flood appears to have her stuff today. That was a line drive just past the glove of Kelby Quiaba. I don't know if anybody could have gotten their glove up in time to get that one. We await the 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. It'll go high again. Drops a little bit, but not in time. McWhorter wanted no piece of it. The count quickly evens. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 the count with 2 gone and a runner on second for Effingham here in the bottom of the first. They'll come inside that time. It looks good. It catches the corner. Having the benefit of an umpire who will yell that strike call and has great, solid mechanics behind the plate. Very blessed to have a quality umpiring crew here today. 1-2 the count. That'll do her here in the first. Fastball right down the middle. Swung on a miss. So 3 strikeouts and a double are all Effingham can muster here in the home half of the first through 1. Still 1-0 Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
Glad to have you with us. Top of the second, 1-0 Lady Rams on top. Kirsch Garner Quiava get us started. First pitch from Deidre Myers. Will miss outside to the right-handed bat Kirsch. She gets ahead of the count here. 1 ball, no strikes. Let's see what happens on the 1-0 pitch to Mallory Kirsch. She gets it started. Of course, the next one misses low and away. Same location. 2-0 now. As Kirsch really ahead of the count here. Jacqueline Flood struck out the side, though, allowing a 2-out single back of the first. Looked pretty good. This is going to be a ground ball to third. Picked up by Woltman. Fires across in time, so 5-3 is your first out of the inning. Second chance auto also helps bring you Lady Rams Athletics on the radio the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. Second chance auto, Route 142 East to hit Mount Vernon. Garner will stand in, 1 out, and that's going to be in the dirt. It'll be 1-0 to Mallory Garner to get us started. With 1 out. Thought I had Twitter updated. Maybe not. Look for that for you and try to see what we can make happen at 94 Sports. Next one is high to Garner. Good eye. It'll be 2 balls and no strikes. Danny Zawinski on assignment today. Chris Hugo here with you. Every part. It's back to Mount Vernon studio. See what we're able to accomplish here this afternoon. 2-0 the count to Garner. Nobody on and 1 out. In second, here comes. She will line that foul near the on-deck circle. On phase was Kelby Quiava, and it'll be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second inning. A 1-0 ball game. The difference thus far has been a Jacqueline Flood RBI double. She got caught in a rundown, however. 9-5-6, I believe it ended up. Let's see what happens here on the 2-1 in the dirt. Hitters count now, 3 balls and a strike. Sensitive contraption. 3 balls and a strike now to Mallory Garner. Bases are empty, 1 out. Quiava waits on deck with Alexis Stewart to follow for the Lady Rams, trying to see if they can get to the pitcher, Deidre Myers, and that's going to miss high and away. That'll be a 1-out walk, putting Mallory Garner, the third baseman, aboard, and that'll bring up Kelby Kay. We'll see what she can make happen here. With 1 out, a runner aboard first base. A prime opportunity for the Lady Rams to strike. See what happens after that first pitch. Waiting on it, here it comes. That's going to miss outside. It will be 1-0. Kelby Quiava. So after looking decent there early on, it would seem that Myers is having some struggles now. Showing Buck Quiava, she'll back it up. That hits off the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike count even up here. Kelby Quiava, 1 out, runner on first base, top of the second inning. Lady Rams maintain a 1-0 lead here on the road at Effingham. There, Twitter's finally working again. Here comes on the way to Quiava. She'll lay off. Good check swing. That misses high. Count is now 2-1. Try to get you some scoreboard updates. Today I know Centralia has Salem in softball action. That's a score of interest. Lady Rams will have Salem on the radio on Friday as it comes inside to Quiava. A little early that time on the swing, and that'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out, runner aboard. Lady Rams trying to add some more here in the top half of the second inning. On the road from Effingham, just west of the high school. Goes up top again, trying to climb that ladder. Down to schools, that misses high and not chasing with Quiava. Amy Johnson made it just in the nick of time. I know the highways were jam-packed when I came up. Not easy to get up here. What's that? Should have been ball 4, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Back-to-back walks on the full count pitch now. And that'll put 2 aboard for Alexis Stewart. Let's see if the young Alexis Stewart can make something happen. With 1 out and 2 aboard here in the top half of the second inning. For all your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony Wilson, Mount Vernon. He's on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. Or you can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. First pitch on the way. It's in the dirt, but it'll get away on the pass ball. So it'll be 1-0 here to Stewart. 2 in scoring position now on the 1-0 count. Standing on deck, Micaiah Rush getting the start today out in right field. Lady Rams come in 24-7, have not played since last Tuesday at home against the Annies. Lady Rams came from behind to win that one 4-3. As this is going to be a ground ball to the right side. The second baseman, Pontius, will fire to first. They're going to try for the play at home. Sliding that safely is Mallory Garner, so that'll go down as a 4-3 RBI as Garner makes it a 2-0 ball game. Two outs and one aboard now. Runner on third base. That is Kelby Quiava, who also advanced. Alexis Stewart picks up a big run, batted in there as Garner crosses the plate. Still an RBI chance here, however. I messed up the run total. It's actually 2-0. That'll catch the outside corner. If I can reset the runs. Oopsie. Fix that here in a moment. 0-1 is the count to Rush with 2 gone, and that is going to be a ground ball. Stays inside the line. The run will score, and the run is safe. And that'll be an infield single. What that did is that ball got a bad spin off of the bat and just stayed in foul territory, or fair territory, mind you. So that'll be an RBI single for Rush. She makes it down to first. Quiava comes home to score. Now it's 3-0. So now the scoreboard stuff doesn't even matter. Oh, Micaiah Rush, like you wouldn't believe, for bailing me out. So stop the order again. Cheyenne Morgan with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Now a 3-0 Lady Ram lead. This will be in the dirt. Rush will stay put, and just like that, it is 1-0 here to Cheyenne Morgan. Morgan on an 0-2 pitch, lined out to center last time up as she was trying to slap. It was the line drive that White just kind of came up with. 1-0 is on its way, and she'll slap again. This one might be near the gap. No, White's able to get there to shut it off. Rush will head towards third base, and it'll be runners to the corners on a 2-out single by Cheyenne Morgan. That'll bring up Paige Clinton. So the Lady Rams look to put a crooked number up here in the second inning. Now it's out 3-0 here with 2 outs. See what we can make happen. Try to get you some scores from around the region as well. Salem and Centralia doing battle there at Rotary Park. Here comes. It'll be in the dirt. The runner's going. They're going to try for the rundown. It looks like a forced ball play in baseball at first. Coming around to score is Rush. So good job there on a pass ball. As a run, and it's 4-0. Lady Rams on top. Good job there. Advancing down to second. What happened is on the pass ball, Cheyenne Morgan was running down to second. That's about as forced ball because you can get the softball because you can't steal. Paige Clinton has a 1-0 count here. I have the count wrong on the scoreboard. Well aware. My apologies. Here comes the 1-0 pitch on the way. Clinton is going to pop that up towards center, but can't she get there? White will not be able to come up with it. Off of the run, coming around to score will be Morgan. And I, as biased as I may or may not be, I'm going to give Paige Clinton an RBI single. Now it is 5-0. Lady Rams on top here in the second as they continue to pound the ball against Effingham. And that'll bring up Jacqueline Flood. We'll see a courtesy runner. Of course, that'll be Rachel Kirsch for Paige Clinton. 5-0 is your Lady Ram lead. So a crooked number indeed here in the top of the second inning. Myers is trying to get out of the jam. Here comes the Flood. She will rope this pass into the gap in right center field. Kirsch will be on her horse. She is headed for third base, but they may have Flood back at first. No, they won't. So it'll be a single, the 2-out variety for Jay Flo, and that puts runners to the corners again. This time for Haley Lockhart. So the Lady Rams may have some visions of getting this one done early, as Ashley S. will come on to run for Jacqueline Flo. Banterra Bank, where you can lead off the season with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. They are the official voice of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams here on WMIX. So Clinton will stand in, shows bunt, pulls back, takes it low. The runner's going. Ash will be out at second. So they try to steal there, and it ends up coming back to bite. But nonetheless, Lady Rams scored 4 here in the second. It's 5-0 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams softball on WMIX.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. As a Southern Illinois family-owned bank, we have stayed true to our roots by offering great products and services to the people in our communities. With free checking, free online banking, and free debit cards, we are helping our customers save money while also providing the safety and security they expect from a community-focused bank. People's National Bank, proudly supporting Southern Illinois. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Use bill pay once per month to avoid fee.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
So after all of that, the Lady Rams were looking good, had runners threatening at the corners with 2 outs in their half of the second. After scoring 4 runs, that's where it sits. After a ball low to the batter Lockhart, the courtesy runner was nailed at second base trying to thieve. So that'll bring up here in the bottom of the second inning, Deidre Myers, the pitcher. Sarah Kronwitter, of course, the DP, and the third baseman, Michelle Woltman. Anybody gets aboard, we'll see Courtney White, the center fielder. First pitch will catch the outside corner on the inning. It is 0-1. We'll see if Jacqueline Flood can add to her total of Ks here in the bottom of the second. She already had 3 in the first. Got 2 back-to-back, and then gave up a 2-out single. One that was just a line drive, right past the first baseman. Not much she could do. And then came back to rebound with a K. So the next pitch misses high, tries to go up the ladder, nothing doing. Count becomes 1 ball, 1 strike. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra Bank, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. Banking with local style. Next one on the way comes inside and misses low. 2-1 is the count. Darn it. There we go. Apparently, the ball and strike columns and the run columns do not react the same way. That'll be all right, though. 2-1's the count here to the batter. This is going to be put into play just off the glove of Jacqueline Flood. She left for it and really did not have a play, but tried for it anyway, and so that'll put a runner on for Deidre Myers. They don't really have the play to begin with. Probably should have let it go to the shortstop. Sometimes that happens. Kronwitter will stand in. Big opportunity here with nobody out and a runner on first. That'll be a strike on the outside corner. That'll also keep Myers aboard first base. No courtesy runner for the pitcher Myers here this afternoon. Got to talk to the coach before the game. We arrived at the same time. Catches the inside corner again, 0-2. The count's Kronwitter. So no balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, a runner aboard first base here in the home half of the second inning. Lady Rams are on top, 2-2, and 5-0. Love looking to get out of it here. Maybe a double play ball. Won't matter there, as that'll be a swinging strike down on the outside corner. That's out number 1. There we go. Today I am scoreboard man, radio guy, and national anthem player here at Effingham. Glad to help out where we can on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. With 1 out, in steps number 1, Michelle Woltman. Third baseman, she swings through on the first pitch, and it is 0-1. Flood has 4 strikeouts now on the day, looking for number 5 here. 0-1's the count, runner on first, 1 out, and a 5-0 ball game. Home half the second. Put into play, the runner was looking to go. Riaza will grab, she'll scoop to first. Great play there by Kelby on the 3-4. Good job by Alexis Stewart to come in from behind and back up the play to get the out. Runner advances to second base, however, so a runner in scoring position. RBI chance for Courtney White, the center fielder. Number 8 batter for the Hawks. She's made a couple of decent plays out there in center field. Has a lot of speed. Must be a reason why she's down here in the 8 hole. Wonder how fast the right fielder must be if she's in a bad night. Comes in on the inside corner, nothing she could do. It'll be strike 1. Ms. White. If the Lady Rams can keep the success continuing here. Next one's in route. That's going to miss low. Staying put at second base is Deidre Myers. So 1-1 the count here. 2 gone. Bottom of the second, a 5-0 Lady Ram lead. Next one will come inside. Didn't see the call, which means there was no call. So the count, 2 balls to 1 strike. Wilson to follow here. In the home half of the second. We're just west of Effingham High School, just off of I-57. As this will be a foul ball down the first base line, well out of the reach of anybody. Count evens itself up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tomorrow we are back home. It's Lady Rams Softball. They will host the Effingham. We're at Effingham. They will host the O'Fallon Panthers tomorrow. Pre-game's 4:15 here on WMIX and online at MyWithersRadio.com. 2-2 en route. That's going to be swung on and missed, and that'll do it for the Hearts here in the second through 2, 5-0 Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
So we'll start where we left off in the second. 5-0, the Lady Rams on top. We head to the top of the third. Lockhart, who was at the bat when a runner was caught stealing for the innings third out. She'll do it over again. Reset count and everything as Deeper Myers tries to keep it a 5-0 Lady Ram lead. Bunts his foul down the first base line. Gives Lockhart a 0-1 count here to get us started. Follow us now on Twitter at 94 Sports. You can also go to mywithersradio.com, the WMIX website. Stay up to date with your sports. We have links to our Facebook and Twitter on there, as well as video highlights from the indoor sports season. This is going to be ripped a fair ball down the third base line and hopped over the bag. This will be a single, and yes, just a single for Haley Lockhart. Puts a runner aboard here to get us started in the top of the third inning. The Lady Rams want to get this one in, and I think out. As that puts a runner aboard now for Mallory Kirsch. Nobody out here in the top half of inning number 3. See what happens here in this next pitch from Deeper Myers. A right-hander. I have to tell you the defense a moment ago. Lady Rams are playing a straight 9, however, with no DP. The runner Lockhart's going on a ball high. She is tagged out. Lady Rams are trying to be aggressive here and assert themselves. Cost them there. I have an 0-1 count of the batter. We're going to hope that's correct at this point. It's a 1-0, so we'll reset that. My apologies. 1-0 is the count. And Hirsch gets a piece of this one, sends it to left center field, but guess who's there? That is Courtney White, who makes another play. 2 away quickly here in the third inning. So Lady Rams look good in the first and the second. The bat's a little over-aggressive here in the third. Your committee, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 5-0 your score, 2 outs, nobody on here in the third. For Mallory Garner, who walked and scored her last time up. 1-0 is your count. 2 gone here in the third. Here it comes to Garner. She'll put this in play, but right at Brandy Pontius, the second baseman. Scoops over to first in time, and 4-3 Wilbert's out of the side. So in an odd way, after a caught stealing, Lady Rams go 1-2-3 here in the third, through 2.5, still 5-0 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams Softball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in, and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke is an orthopedic surgeon specializing in spine surgery, treatment of the injured back, and will provide the newest state-of-the-art procedures in the region. Dr. Steinke is fellowship trained in spine and brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke will be seeing patients at the Mount Vernon and Centralia locations. To set up your appointment with Dr. Steinke, call 242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com. Discover the difference.
You're listening to Lady Rams Softball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Bloomington, Paducah, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back. Here we are in time for the bottom of the third inning, where quickly it is a 1-1 count to Morgan Wilson, who gets us started. Oots and nice to follow. And Twitter is being not so nice. Here comes the pitch on the inside corner, and just like that, after a 1-1 count, the count's back on the side of the pitcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 on the way, missing wall. 2 balls, 2 strikes, even count here. Wilson again, a lefty. Gets it started. Morgan Wilson, right fielder here today for the Hawks. Here comes another one. She'll chase, sends it foul. Count remains the same. 2-2. Hey, there we go. Here comes the next one on the way. Fouled back. We'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Speaking of second chances, this will actually be our third chance at a 2-2. Second Chance Auto is your home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced at 10 grand in one location. Also, bank rate financing for everybody. How about that? Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East. In Mount Vernon. 2-2 coming again. Swung on a miss. Chases after the high fastball. That is strikeout number 6 for Miss Flood. So 1 away here in the bottom half of the third. Lady Rams are hanging on to a 5-0 lead. Back to the top of the order we go. Kelly Oots is 0 for 1 today. She struck out. Keep you up to date with everything going on Twitter at 94 Sports. Here comes. That's going to be the outside corner of the right-handed bat in Oots. Quickly, 0-1. DC, I see, is keeping you updated as well. He may not be here. He's actually on assignment today. But still, he's keeping you up to date. Some of the other goings on Twitter at 94 Sports. That's going to be folks right side. Stewart will make the nice running grab. So the 0-1 begets number 2 here in terms of outage. That's right out there. Yes, it is. So 2 gone now in the third. This game moving right along, just 32 minutes old. As we have 2 outs in the bottom of the third. In stabs Kaylee Stice. She'll swing at an inside pitch. It's 0-1. I'm assuming this is softball, where DuQuoin leads Benton 1-0. A semifinal should not be until tomorrow, but maybe not. That would have to be softball. It'll be a ball low here, Kaylee Stice. So 1-0 through 2 in that one. 1-1 is the count here. Ooh, that's going to miss low and away to Stice. She won't chase. So quickly a 2-1 count. Back on the side of the hitter. Let's see what else we have. I know there's a lot of games going on. Edwards County leads to Woodlawn softball 3-2. You can find these scores on our Twitter page. Ground ball to third, no problem for Garner. She'll throw it to first in time. We are through 3. Still 5-0 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams Softball on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
More softball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
Right to the top of the fourth. It'll be the bottom of the order to up for the Lady Rams here as inning number 4 commits. It's 5-0 is your score. Mount Vernon on top. We'll see Kelby Kay, Alexis Stewart, and Micaiah Rush here in the Lady Rams half of the 4th inning. It's some scoreboard updates. In fact, we just did a moment ago. Brought to you by Tony Wilson, State Farm Insurance. More on Tony after this first pitch of the inning. Be it a ball or a strike to Kelby Kay. Riaba takes it high. It'll be 1-0. For all your insurance financial service needs, see Tony Wells, Mount Vernon, or worldwide at TonyWells.com. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, especially if that red Jeep's out there in the parking lot. Foul back on the 1-0 right behind us. The count evens itself here. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out, nobody on, of course, as Kelby Kuyaba gets it started. Remind you, we're back on the air tomorrow. Lady Rams and Old Talent. 4:15 is your pregame from Lincoln Park. 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled up. Hey, if I would have had a net, that would have been all mine. It's 1-2. Just reach out that window, though, it ended up hitting the old roof. Nice facility they have here after many games, 30-plus in the sun. Not 30-plus, of course, at home or not in the sun, but some away games in the sun. It's nice to be in a booth like this. That's going to be low to Kuyaba. Counts back even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, for softball home, I guess we're in the shelter as well. Not real sure where we're going with that. 2-2's coming. That is going to be put in the play, and it's deep towards left center field. On the run is White. That is gone. A home run for Kelby Quiava, leadoff solo variety. And they will clear the dugouts to welcome her back, and we apologize. As that one looked like it was going to die at about where a proverbial track would be, but it scoots across, and with no doubter for a home run, that'll be another run for the Lady Rams. That will make it 6-0. So good job to Kelby Quiava. 1 for 1 today with a couple of runs scored and one of her own doing. That is a home run. That'll bring up Alexis Stewart here with one out. Stewart last time up, ground out second, had to run that in. Of course, to remind you, if you're still trying to find that 94 News at 5, nothing wrong with your digital or analog tuner. You're just on the wrong band. You need to flip over to 94.1 FM. For the news today, will be brought to you by People's National Bank at Fort Square, King City Chrysler, which is Alaveras. Stewart gets a chance here with nobody on and nobody out, and that's going to be popped right to center field on the run. Wide to make the catch. So, one out. That's our first out of the inning after the Kelby Quiava home run gets us started. Micaiah Rush will stand in. She had that hit, if you recall, earlier. Just at the end of the bat, had a wicked English about it. Stayed inside the chalk and somehow became an RBI single with 2 outs and allowed the Rams to put up a crooked number. 6-0 now. She'll take it on the inside corner. Curveball that time, and it's going to be 0-1 to Micaiah Rush. See what update we have now. Salem Centralia, no doubt. Get to that one here in just a moment. 0-1 is on its way. That's going to be high and away. It's ball 1, 1-1 now to Rush. The Annies score 3 in a second. They take a 3-1 lead over Salem. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm. Find Tony online at TonyWilt.com or find him in his Mount Vernon office, the red Jeeps out front. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 2-1 now to Rush. Good eyes, takes it outside. 1 out and nobody on here in the top of the 4th. This one moving right along. 6-0 is the Lady Ram lead. JV game going on concurrently on the JV field across the way behind the center field fence. Her ball in the inside corner. Good look to it that time. Rush lays off, but it'll be strike 2 and it evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, nobody on. Lady Rams got run number 6 off a Quiava blast over the left center field wall. See if they can add some more. 2-2 pitches coming, foul back, stays the same. The second chance at a 2-2 reminds us, second chance auto, proud supporter of the Rams and Lady Rams. Hey, they help sponsor the broadcast here on the radio, don't they? Bank rate financing and the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles centered 10 grand. What's not to love about second chance auto? 142 East in Mount Vernon. 2-2 coming again. It's in the dirt. Count's full. Nobody on, nobody to advance on that wild pitch. And it's a full count. Will this be a payoff pitch from Deidre Myers? A right-hander wears number 7. Effingham softball unis. Might be something similar to what you see on a basketball floor. As the full count is coming, that's going to be sent foul. It'll escape over the backstop, just shy of the visiting bleachers. We'll do it again with a full count. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Community First Bank will have your player of the game. Coming up in the postgame show is Rush will take it high, and it'll be a 1-out walk. So we'll run our board now for Cheyenne Morgan. She had a big single last time up. Later came around to score. Hard to fathom. It was not an RBI single last time. So with 1 out and a runner on, this one will get away. The runner Rush is going to head to second base. That'll be ball 1. It is 1-0 here to Cheyenne Morgan. Morgan's had a decent day. On an 0-2 count, she really got a hold of one back in the first. Right there was Courtney White. Singled it, scored back in the second. Now let's see what she can do here in the 4th. 1 out and a runner aboard. 6-0 is your Lady Ram lead. See if they can add some more here in the 4th inning. This will be in the dirt. It's ball 2. 2-0 the count now to Morgan. Lady Rams softball on WMIX is presented by Banterra Bank. Help make your kids' future a victory. Teach them the importance of saving today with Banterra Smart Kid Savings Account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. 2-0 the count to Morgan. She'll lay off again. That'll get past, and Rush will head to third base. It'll be 3-0 on this count. Hitters count to Cheyenne Morgan. A real threat here on 3-0. Maybe drive in a run here and bring the 7th run across the plate with only 1 out. On deck, of course, Paige Clinton. She's dangerous. She has a run scored and an RBI today. At least for a spot in the order anyway. Here it comes. This will be a strike across the plate outside. the slapping left-hander, Cheyenne Morgan. 3-1 the count, one gone. Top of the fourth, 6-0 ball game. Lady Rams lead the Effingham Flaming Hearts on the road. 3-1. She'll lay off, catches the inside corner. They throw behind the runner rush, and she is picked off. All for naught as she gets back. Or doesn't get back in that case at third base. 2 away now here in the top of the fourth. Had a chance to beat her back if she could have just kind of, that dive, but it just carried her on the ground, but it was awkward on the way back. And there's a little baby bird here on the field. They're going to try to shoo it away, just hop it along. And I mean, we're talking a real baby bird, can't fly yet. Just kind of hop it. Somebody's going to have to kind of scoop her up with your hands there and maybe get her out of harm's way. She can't fly. Little young. I think they're going to try to play around her here. Everybody's doing their best effort to kind of scare it and shoo it away. It's not going to happen. As long as no Randy Johnson-like things happen to it, I think we'll be okay. Full count, 2 gone here on Morgan. Bases are empty now, and that'll be off the end of the bat to the pitcher. Myers will throw to first in time. Lady Rams spawned an opportunity here in the fourth. They have a 6-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the inning. Through 3.5. Lady Rams on top. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bean Insurance Agency here in Mount Vernon, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie, year after year after year.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
Don't support the other team. Go green with Bantera's online bill pay and online statements. Bantera Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. We head to the bottom half of the fourth inning for Effingham. It'll be the meat of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Brandy Pontius, Morgan McWhorter, and the pitcher, Deidre Myers. We'll have a conversation at the circle for the Lady Rams, infield, and half of the battery. And we'll get to play here. It's about 5:15 in the Central Time Zone. This game now about 44 minutes old. First pitch is on the way. Ground ball right off the sternum of Flood, and that'll be a base hit. Tough luck base hit. You certainly hope Jacqueline's okay. Doesn't show any signs of anything wrong, but I'm sure they will give her some warm-up pitches. Coach is going to have to come out and make a visit, check on her pitcher, as the umpires are calling her out. She says she's fine. Home plate umpire won't take her word for it. The infield umpire said, we got to let the coach check on the pitcher. So we'll see if Jacqueline's okay. It went right off her sternum. There's no other way to describe it. Off her sternum, deflected back towards the first base side. Near foul territory, there wasn't going to be a play for any soul on that one. So aboard first is Brandy Pontius with Morgan McWhorter to see if she can help her advance. Let's look at a few warm-up tosses as well. While we have you there, it would be a optimal time for a scoreboard update. Mid-3 in softball, DuQuoin leads Benton in the Heron Regional to a tune of 1-0. Tell you more about Tony Wilt after this first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing. It's fouled off. It'll be 0-1 now to Morgan McWhorter. So no one count with a runner aboard and nobody out in the home half of the fourth. Lady Rams lead 6-0 on the road here at Effingham. A lot of folks taking this one in on the Effingham side between the JV and varsity games. Here comes another outside corner. What's the call? It'll be ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike as we even things up here. Back on the air tomorrow, Lady Rams softball against O'Fallon from Lincoln Park. 4:15 is your pregame. Then on Thursday, it's Rams baseball. Jacksonville comes to town. 3:15 is your pregame. Yes, 3:15. Runner going on the 1-1. Throw will not be in time. However, that is going to be a called strike, and the count becomes a 1-2 here. Morgan McWhorter. Sometimes it's easiest to trust the scoreboard when you're operating it yourself. 1-2 is the count. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the fourth. Lady Rams trying to keep the shutout intact, but a runner in scoring position. And a check swing high. Will they appeal? 2-2. Looks like she went from where I sit. I might have appealed that one. 2-2 is on its way, and that'll be on the outside corner. Won't even matter. Backwards K will be number 7 on the day for Jacqueline Flood. So one out and a runner on second here in the bottom half of the fourth. The Lady Rams still keeping Effingham to that tight goose egg in the home scoring column. They have 6 themselves. Here comes inside. Looks good, but yeah, it does look good. Okay. Thought it just missed. Had to think about it there for a second. Down is 0-1. Last time, I believe, Effingham got aboard with a base hit. Flood has come back to strike out at least 2. This is high on that one. The count evens itself. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom half of the fourth. Glad to have you with us. WMIX, mywithersradio.com. We told you our schedule in case you forget. It's on the WMIX website at mywithersradio.com. That one will sneak right through. It'll be an error on the Lady Rams on the left side of the infield. We'll leave it at that. Puts runners at the coins. An error they hope doesn't come back to haunt the Lady Ram efforts. See what we have here. Looks like a courtesy runner as Myers got aboard. So we'll go with a courtesy runner this time. We'll see who it is. Floating out of the dugout. Get some instruction from the coach. And there we go. There you go, some instruction, as we'll have that courtesy runner come in. Looks like it is number 8, Alexis Osborne. So Alexis, meet Kelby. Kelby Kriab over there first base. Alexis Stewart is second. Haley Lockhart's at short with Mallory Garner at third, backing up your pitcher, Flood. The runner was going on contact. Fouled off and 0-1 here to the deep. Hit the wrong button. So Cronenwitter steps back in. 0-1 count. Takes inside. They'll throw behind the runner. Tag does not look to be in time. It will not be. It's a ball that missed. Should be 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the fourth. 6-0. Lady Rams on top at 2 in scoring position as the runner on the throw went ahead and went to second base. Outside corner that time. Great pitch by Jacqueline Flood. She gets back ahead of the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There we go. Swung on a miss on the next one, decides to change it up. So that will be strikeout number 8 on the day for Jay Flo, and that puts 2 outs on the board. Still, 2 aboard here for the Hearts. In the bottom of the fourth inning, second and third are your runners. We have 2 gone. Wolfman, the third baseman, grounded out to first her last time up, and that'll be inside on the first pitch. Just misses. Doesn't get her to chase on the inside pitch. It'll be 1-0 now. The retirement is years or months away. Open a retirement account that fits your lifestyle perfectly. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. Ground ball to second. Stewart will pick it up. Shouldn't be a problem. Fires over to first. It'll be a reciprocation that time. It's 3-4 last time for Wolfman. This time it's 4-3 to retire the side. Through 4. It's still 6-0 Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
This is Mike Race. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
Thank you, Michael. For the Lady Rams in the top of the fifth, it'll be 2, 3, and 4. Paige Clinton, followed by Jacqueline Flood and Haley Lockhart. We'll see Kirsch if anybody gets aboard for the Lady Rams. Glad to have you with us. WMIX, MyWithersRadio.com. First pitch is on the way. Catches the outside corner. It is 0-1 to get Paige Clinton started. On deck, salivating back an inning ago. Lady Rams had some base running miscues that cost it out. So Clinton didn't get a catch. She'll foul one back to us this time. And just like that, it's an 0-2 count here to Paige. I don't have any other updates to pass along just yet. See if we can find as we go along. Edwards County leads Woodlawn 4-3. The Lady Cardinals hanging in there in that Wayne City Regional. 0-2 pitch in routes, so long on and miss. They will throw down to first for good measure, and that'll be your first out. I believe that is the first strikeout today for the pitcher, Deidre Myers. So one out for Jacqueline Flood. The bases are empty. That scoreboard update was presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm. More on him after the first pitch to Flood. She will get a piece of it, but pops it up to Myers, the pitcher. 2 away, and the Lady Rams, who came out really looking to give it a whirl there in the second inning, have been over-aggressive since. Second time through the order, second and third times through the order, not quite as kind. That brings up Lockhart with the bases empty, 2 outs here in the fifth. Looking to show bunt, it pulls back as it sails high. It'll be 1-0 here to Haley. For all your insurance, financial service needs, see Tony Wilt, Mount Vernon. He's on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, or you can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Lockhart turns on one, left side of the field in foul territory. The third baseman, Waltman, can't hang on. So that would be a nasty, loud strike. It'll be 1-1. Lockhart really turned on it. If she could have had maybe a little bit more extension and follow through, may have done some damage. But other than that, she's lucky to still be at the plate. See how Haley can rebound here. It's just right. She can put it anywhere. 1-1 to count, 2 gone. Does so this time to the left side of the infield. That'll be a 2-out base hit for Haley Lockhart. She's 2 of her last 2, 2 for 3 on the day. She was caught trying to steal, though, last time. See what happens with the Lady Rams here. As we'll see Hannah Wright. Hannah Wright has made it here. Had an appointment. Doctor's appointment made her late, so Hannah Wright will bat for Mallory Kirsch. Runner on, 2 outs. She'll get a piece of the first one. It'll be strike 1, foul to the third base dugout. Lady Rams would love to add 4 here and then come shut it down in the bottom half of the fifth and head home early. We'll see what they're capable of doing. 2 outs, a runner aboard for force the habit for Hannah Wright. She'll take it high, ball 1. So 1-1 is your count, 2 gone. Top of the fifth, Lady Rams have a runner aboard, put it on first base. It's Haley Lockhart. 1-1 7, Kirsch, gosh darn. Gets a piece of it, does Hannah Wright, right through the legs of the third baseman. Won't be an error. Really didn't have much of a play as Kirsch was, It's going to be a force of habit, like I said, as Wright was wheeling out of the box. So 2 on and 2 out now. Good opportunity for Mallory Garner. Walked and scored back in the second. Ground out to second, back in the third. 6-0 your score, top of the fifth. Lady Rams 2 on, 2 out. That pitch will miss outside high. It'll be ball 1. 1-0. Okay, thought looking in an embarrassing situation, make sure you've opted in your debit card for overdraft purchases. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Next one on the way, that'll be a foul tip. Runners will have to retreat. Should be 1 ball and 1 strike. I know the umpire will do me a favor, and if he sees it wrong on the scoreboard, he'll let me know. We'll have a conversation. Mallory Garner, Amy Johnson, the third base coach here. 6-0. Lady Rams on top 5. 2 gone and 2 aboard. A good chance. No scoreboard on the JV field that I can see. Oh, they're dual-sided. So theirs is right behind ours, so no chance of seeing it. That's in. Garner does. Back from the conversation with the third base coach. 1-1 the count, 2 gone. She will take this one, pop it up. That'll scoot towards the fence and out of play. It'll be 1-2. They're going to make the pitcher Myers give Garner a pitch to hit. Top the fifth. Glad to have you with us on WMIX. Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasters. We're near the bottom of the hour. 1-2. Gets a piece of it, sends it towards short. It'll be underneath the mitt. This could score Lockhart from second. And that'll be an RBI single for Mallory Garner. A good piece of hitting there for the third baseman. That scores a run, as we told you, and it'll be first and second now with 2 outs as the Lady Rams make it 7-0. Cuiava. Last time up, she homered past the left center field fence. Hope that she can do the same thing here if you're a Lady Ram fan. Let's see. Pitch on the way from Myers. Cuiava looking to do the same. She'll miss the off-speed delivery. It'll be 0-1. Saturday Sports Show this Saturday. You wait until 10 o'clock. We hope you'll join us. We'll try to catch up with Amy Johnson, talk about her team as they head to the postseason. So on a miss, they go with a pitch that actually just missed in the dirt. So it'll be 0-2. Oh, there's some big news around some schools. Has some interviews lined up. We'll preview the 3A and 4A baseball and softball regionals. Talk about some 1A and 2A regional championships. Saturday Sports Show this Saturday as Cuiava gets a piece of it, but this one won't have the distance. Right there is the center fielder, White. Lady Rams add another here in the fifth. We're through 4.5, 7-0. Lady Rams on top. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Effingham. Lady Rams Softball gets the Flaming Hearts. We head to the bottom half of inning number 5 for Effingham. 2 up, it'll be 8-9-1. Courtney White, Morgan Wilson, and Kelly Oops will get us started here this bottom half of the fifth. Lady Rams added another. It was Mallory Garner RBI single to put run number 7 across the plate, and the Lady Rams now have a 7-0 lead. Glad to have you with us. Follow us at 94 Sports on Twitter. I'm at Hugo Nation. The real at 94 Sports is on assignment today. He's actually doing some tweeting for us as well, with some of the other postseason action going on in 1A and 2A. Still in the regular season here, so Lady Rams will wind it down this week. First pitch will be inside and low to wide. It'll be 1-0. Try to get you an update here from Centralia as the Annies and the Wildcats tangling. That's going to be inside the bag. That'll be a fair ball on the 1-0 pitch. Some trouble with it out in the left. Around second, headed for third now is the runner, and the throw will be off the mark at third base. She was thinking 3 all the way. She literally never stopped, and that came to great bag coaching. So on the third base bag was the head coach, and he told her to come 3. She got the triple. And that is how we start this bottom half of the fifth inning. Nobody out in a scoring chance here. Morgan Wilson will stand in with a runner on third and a 7-0 ball game. She'll take a first pitch across the plate and a lefty down the count to start, 0-1. Next one on the way. Won't matter. 1-1 in the dirt. We have, of course, your new pitcher, in case I neglected to tell you. Next one's on the way, and this one will be popped up towards left field. Making the grab is Haley Lockhart, so 1 away. Runner unable to score. Top of the order we go. Kelly Oots will stand in 0 for 2 today. She struck out, and she's popped out to second. So we in all of that, of course, we've had some defensive changes I should tell you about. And that's going to be a strike inside to Oots, 0-1. Rush switches to left field. Pitch on the way. It'll be a bunt shown. That'll be a strike as she continues to go with it. Oots is down the count, 0-2 now. With one out and a runner on third here in the fifth. Flood moved over to second base. Stewart takes over and right. Here comes the next one in the dirt. 1-2. Good eye there by Oots. It's a 7-0 ball game, home half of the fifth. See what else we can get. Your pitch on the way. It'll be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Cuiava fielded it well. And the run across the plate. So it'll go down as 1-3, but an RBI for Kelly Oots. And it's 7-1. That'll bring up Kaylee Stice. Since they're playing a straight 9, I am left to assume nothing other than that is, and a ride off of first base, of course. There's a big bar in my way on a foul ball down the left field line, not a play. It's 0-1 here to Stice. Yeah, that is who that is. Has to be. Looks just like now as I look underneath the bar to see. That's why it took me a second to realize that was Kelby Cuiava out there. 0-1 en route. That is going to be popped up. Shouldn't be a problem for Haley Lockhart. She'll make the grab. So that does it for Effingham here in the fifth. They get a run across the plate. 7-1 Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Back to Lady Rams Softball, powered by Banterra Bank.
9-1 2 are due up for the Lady Rams to get us started here on the top of the sixth. 7-1 your score. Lady Rams need 4 to go home early. Of course, they would need 3 outs at the bottom half of the inning. First pitch is a strike outside to the right-handed Stewart. Your count becomes 0-1. 0-1 pitch on the way. Stewart will swing and miss. It was low. 0-2. Effingham, of course, will wrap up their season this week as well. We'll have Taylorville on Friday afternoon. That'll be a future conference battle. Maybe. Here comes the first pitch. First ball. It's 1-2. Want to know what I'm talking about? Taylorville and the Apollo. Here comes. It's going to be popped up. Somebody's going to have to go get it in the middle infield. They almost collide. Dropping it as a second baseman who should have had it, but nobody called, and reaching on the E4 will be Alexis Stewart. Nobody out, and a runner aboard now from Micaiah Rush. Taylorville School Board voted 6-1 to reach out to the Apollo Conference to see if they can get back in 2014-2015. Let's see what happens here. As Rush shows thought, but it's foul. It'll be 0-1. Taylorville School Board votes 6-1 Monday night to look into rejoining the Apollo Conference, which they left in 1993. Keep in mind. Trying to recall where they went. I know they're in the CS8 now, I believe. 0-1 is on its way. It'll be bunted down the first base line. Not enough English this time. And it's 0-2 to Micaiah Rush. So all of that said, it's going to be up to the Apollo to let Taylorville back in. Of course, Mattoon will be in next year. That'll take them back up to 6 teams after they lose 3 teams of an 18th conference to the LIC next year. So it would appear that Taylorville's going to need a dance partner, and that's where all the dominoes will fall. And Finding out who that may be, if the Apollo's even interested. Popped up on the 0-2 right side. It'll be grabbed by the first baseman. And a nice play in foul territory by McWhorter. And that will retire Micaiah Rush. So with one aboard and one out, we go back to the top of the order, Cheyenne Morgan. To help support the other team, go green with Bantera's online bill pay and online statements. Bantera Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. All that aside, it's interesting how the conference dominoes might fall, as this will be bunted foul again. With Cheyenne Morgan for strike 1-0 and 1. One out, a runner aboard, top of the 6th. Lady Rams are on top, 7-1. Of course, Thursday night's the senior awards banquet at Mount Vernon High School. The Mount Vernon Rams will get started an hour early. Softball usually moves a little bit quicker, so Lady Rams are going to start their normal time, according to what I have here. It'll be a bunt laid down, right side for a base hit, trying. Morgan will beat it out, and that'll be a bunt single, advancing the runner to second base. So Stewart will move to second. Morgan will stand about first. And that will bring up Paige Clinton. Clinton struck out her last at bat. Had an awkward swing about her on an 0-2 pitch. We'll see if she can't get some runs batted in this time. She's certainly capable. 2 for 3 today. Has an RBI single in the second. Has a single in the run scored back in the first. Let's see. Pitch on the way, and that is going to be sent opposite way. Giving it a try will be Wilson. She'll make the grab. Tries to throw it a second to get a double play. Nothing really happening there, and there's 2 away. So Alney, Robinson, and either Newton or Paris, that last one always gets me, will be in the LIC next year, departing the Apollo Conference, in which Effingham is in. Pitch is on the way to Flood. She will send this one a gapper to the right center field fence. The lead run, Stewart will be waved around. Let's see what they do with Morgan. She will run through a stop sign. The throw will not be in time. The Lady Rams get 2 more across. So 2 RBI double by Jacqueline Flood. It's now 9-1. Lady Rams on top. Looks like a stop sign, but my apologies. That was actually a stop sign for J-Flow on second base. Morgan followed her orders to a T on the 2 RBI double. That brings up Lockhart with another RBI chance. He is 2 for 3 today with a run scored. Lockhart moves one to the outside. It's wrong. 1-0. 2 gone and a 1-0 count here on Lockhart with a runner on second base. Going upstairs that time, it'll miss. Now 2-0 to Lockhart. Of course, the conference landscape for the next few years depends on what happens with the IHSA and some of their ideas. It can always change. Here it comes, and it'll catch the outside corner on 2-0, make it 2-1 now to Haley Lockhart. But no longer the pitcher, doesn't get a courtesy runner. So we'll see her aggressive base running off the second base and maybe try to be run number 10 across the plate. Lady Rams up 9-1 here in the top of the 6th, 2 outs, runner on second. Comes to Lockhart high, and it's 3-1 now. Other than that, it's outside the Apollo. Can't really think of many conferences that would affect Mount Vernon. Of course, Goreville recently joined the Black Diamond. This will be belted through the left side of the infield. What are they going to do with Flood? They're going to go ahead and send her and test the arm of Oos. Throw will be off the mark. Safe at home is Jay Flo. And with an RBI single to Taylor Lockhart, later advancing to second base. So an indifference there, so to speak. Lady Rams now have a 10-run lead. 10-1. 2 outs for Hannah Wright. Got a border last time up. Has an RBI chance and the so-called 10-run rule sitting there. That's going to be deep to right field from Hannah Wright. That is off the top of the wall by rule, as that is off the yellow, but it bounces in. Of course, in Major League Baseball by rule, that, of course, as it bounced off the top, would technically be a home run. This will just have to sit as a double and the 11th run. So Wright with a big RBI double on second base now for Mallory Garner. Garner sends one into right field. That'll be a base hit. That'll score Hannah Wright. It is misplayed out in right field. Into second base will go Mallory Garner. Lady Rams take a 12-1 lead. Man, oh man, I am running out of contenders for your Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game Award. Mallory Garner is certainly making the case today. She gets an RBI single and an error. It's not a Mallory, obviously, as she was the one batting. But it brought home Hannah Wright. Lady Rams lead this one. Still have RBI opportunities. Far and wide with 2 outs. 12-1 your score now in the top of the 6th. The Lady Ram offense has just gone crazy. Here it comes from Cuiava. Ground ball to third. Waltman will pick it up. And that will do us through 5.5. Damage done. Lady Rams lead 12-1. This is Mount Vernon Softball on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford and Chrysler dealer in Mount Vernon. Recently, big storms brought light hail to the area, and that means big savings for you at Ford Square Mount Vernon and King City Chrysler Center. A little hail damage means extra savings for you on all new and used Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. You can even save on our pre-owned vehicles, too. We are talking savings in the thousands. You heard it right, savings in the thousands, like up to $13,000 on select new Dodge Ram pickups, or save up to $8,000 on savings on Ford F-150 pickups. Ford Square Mount Vernon and King City Chrysler Center, exceeding your expectations. Come see us at 1501 Broadway and 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and save big.
Back to Lady Rams Softball, powered by Banterra Bank.
12-1 your score. Lady Rams add 5 there in the top of the 6th inning, take a 12-1 lead. Now it's the last chance for the Flaming Hearts. They will send up Pontius, McWhorter, and Myers here in the bottom of the 6th again with their last chance. Who will be your first player of the game with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts? City First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. It's going to be a tough choice for your player of the game, but we'll have it in the post-game show presented by Bean Insurance. 0-1 the count. Cuiava will fire inside this time. It's a little low to Pontius. Going to be Pontius. Still Pontius, however. Count evens itself, 1 ball, 1 strike. She gets it started here in the 6th. Again, last chance for the Hearts. They trail 12-1. It comes inside. Jumping out of the way is Pontius. It was low. It's 2-1. See, we can't get you some updates before we wrap her up, assuming that 1 run or less is scored, as this will be low, but it catches across the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes your count. Nobody on, nobody out. Again, Pontius starting us off, followed by McWhorter and Myers here in the 6th for the last chance for Effingham. Comes at it, ground ball to third, picked up by Garner. She'll fire across. She's had a great game today. That'll be her first down. Still 4-3. Annie's leads Salem after 4 there in Central. We'll see how Woodlawn's doing against Edwards County. See if we got any updates there. We do not. Still 4-3. Waterloo, girls soccer, beat Mascoutah today. As McWhorter will stand in. That was a 1-0 final, or excuse me, a 7-0 finals. Waterloo beats Mascoutah in girls soccer. Lady Rams, I believe, do battle tonight with Marion at 7 o'clock at Carbondale in their regional in 2A. Well, again, it's a 2-0 count. Morgan McWhorter, pardon me, with 1 out, the base is empty, swings at a changeup. It's 2-1. That scoreboard update, mind you, is presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance financial service needs, see Tony there. He's in Mount Vernon on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Takes a wild hop at short. Rachel Kirsch, who's in on a substitution, going to come up with it. And that'll be a 1-out single for McWhorter to put a runner on. Look at a bad hop. There was no way Kirsch with Rachel Kirsch, mind you, was going to be able to get to that one. So we do have some subs in the ballgame. I'll tell you who and where here in just a moment. That's a strike on the first pitch to Deidre Myers, the pitcher. Spelled not the traditional spelling of Deidre, if there is such a thing. It's D-E-E-D-R-A. Maybe a new tradition. 0-1 coming. That's going to be sent into left for a base hit. It'll be first and second now for Effingham. They're looking to stay alive here in the 6th and make it go 7. Who's to blame them? Nobody wants their game to end early. That's Sierra Roanwood will step in. 0 for 2 today. She struck out twice. But unfortunately, when you come up in your last chance today, that typically means they are due. We either wind it back and let her go. Swung on a miss. Goes high that time. Gets the strike. It is 0-1. One away here, when bottom of the sixth inning, 12-1. Lady Rams on top, looking to bring it home to Mount Vernon with win number 25. On the way that side, misses outside. So it's 1-1. Set that right to it. Doing the scoreboard today, that's the beeping in the background. Here comes the 1-1, popped up left side. Kirsch will get back and make the grab. There's your 2 outs. So now, last chance here for the Hearts. Score an extra base hit with Bantura's Visa debit card. It provides the convenience of a checking account and a card. Bantura Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. Well, 1, your score, 2 on and 2 out here for the Hearts. Waltman steps in, a right-handed bat. She takes the first pitch ball low and inside. And it is 1-0. The Insurance postgame show will be coming up after this one. Next one on the way. That's going to be lifted towards right center. There's nobody there for the Lady Rams. Morgan will pick it up to the hop. She'll fire it in. Throw's going to be off the mark. But they're unable to do anything. Just throw down to third base. Throw down to second now. You might have a runner. You can't step on the bag, ladies. There's no force out there. Somebody just go ahead and fire it home. There was no force out at second base. Lady Rams content with stepping on second base, and that'll be a run across the plate for the Hearts. What happened is there was a rundown getting ready to brew between second and third. It wasn't a force out at home. Therefore, you can't go about that, and I will have to argue this. This is what they decide. It should be 12-2 with 2 outs and a batter coming to the plate. That is what they're going to call. Situation is here is what you had, since you just had runners on first and second and a base hit by Michelle Waltman to center field. It was played off of a hop. The throw comes home. Well, what happens is, of course, the question is the runner coming from second touch the third base bag? So if she touched that bag, she advanced. It technically cannot go back, but at the same time, if that's your argument, the runner came home. So therefore, you have a lot of confusion, and really it should be first and third with 2 outs. Just my humble opine, and not that it's going to carry any water here. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies from which to choose with great rates for your family. Call Bean Insurance at 244-BEAN. That number is 244-BEAN. We are an hour and 18 minutes into this one, but could go on a little bit longer here in the bottom of the 6th, and we have a discussion of a call. Lady Rams, I don't know if they thought they had a force. There was no fly ball out, so you can't throw behind the runner to get a double play that way. It's not a tagging situation either, so there's no out that way. There's no force out whatsoever there. So you're going to have this discussion, but it could be all for naught because there's no force out anywhere. You would have to have tagged somebody. And so the run waltzes home across the plate in the form of Megan McWhorter, if I'm not mistaken. Waltman's the one that got the base hit, and will get the run batted in. Of course, the run technically wasn't coming in, so one could argue whether or not to give her the RBI. But what it should be, runners at the corners. What happened is the runner committed to go from third base. Stops about 3/4 away and then heads back. So you'd have an argument if something happened there on the third base bag, but nothing happened on the third base bag. So they're going to take that runner back. Uh-oh. And I don't know how to reset that, so we're going to figure that out. So it's 12-1. Talk about learning on the fly here with the scoreboard. 12-1, bases loaded, 2 outs is going to be the call. And I hate to be that way. I disagree with that. First pitch apparently missed from Quialbas, 1-0. And I'm not trying to be homer or anti-homer or anything like that. Just believe in getting it right. But this will be a ground ball to third. Garner some trouble with it. We'll have a throw to first. Great scoop by Hannah right there at first base to make the out. So that'll do it. 12-1 your final. And the Lady Rams will beat Effingham. The Bean Insurance postgame show. Chances are you're paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts await at the Bean Insurance Agency. You won't know how much you can save until you give them a call. Bean Insurance 242-6017 244-BEAN. Bean Insurance Postgame Show is next.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we needed help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere, allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. You have something big to pick up, so you need a pickup, right? One that's tough and reliable. For 36 straight years, our F-Series has been the best-selling truck in the United States. The 2012 Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class trailer towing capability. So whether you have a bass boat to pull or a load of bricks to haul, you can be confident the F-150 will deliver. If you don't have full-size loads, why buy a full-size truck? Our 2011 Ford Ranger offers best fuel economy in its class while still delivering plenty of power to bring that load of plywood home from the hardware store or pull a dirt bike trailer. Come to Ford Square, Mount Vernon today and check out our great selection of the F-150 and Ford Ranger. We have great incentives on both trucks to fit your budget. At 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rests.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Hello.
Okay, people, here's your chance to come clean. Been punished? What did you do?
I backed into a tree.
I got dinged at the mall.
I hit black ice, then a parked car.
And your punishment was?
They raised my auto premium.
Here's how to stop the punishment. Get Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. With Rate Lock, you'll get a low rate that stays low, even if you file a claim. You're locked in until you change cars, drivers, or your address.
Oh.
Which means when you call on us, you'll feel like you're supposed to feel. Relieved.
So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net.
See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage. Insured must meet necessary underwriting guidelines. Premium may change if you make policy changes. Not all products are offered in all states. Patent pending.
This is Lady Rams Softball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance Postgame Show starts now.
And we welcome you back to Effingham. Lady Rams wrap up a victory over the Flaming Hogs to a tune of 12-1. Independent agencies keep the customer in mind. Bean Insurance has relationships with dozens of insurance companies, allowing you to get the right price with the right service, regardless of your personal history. Call Bean Insurance at 244-BEAN. 12-1 your final as the Lady Rams get a big road win here today. We're back on the air tomorrow at 4:15 back at Lincoln Park. I'll have Danny Zerwinski back with me. He's on assignment today. I'm Chris Hugo. Every part in this back to the Mount Vernon studio. Your winning pitcher is Jacqueline Flood. Your losing pitcher is Deidre Myers. It took 1 hour and 20 minutes for the Lady Rams to beat Effingham by a score of 12-1. We'll have a Sweetie First Bank of the Heartland player of the game coming up after the break. Your final score once again, Lady Rams 12, Effingham 1. This is the Bean Insurance Postgame Show on WMIX.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Lady Rams Softball on WMIX. Time now for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And we welcome you back to the Bean Insurance Postgame Show. We need to give you our Player of the Game. And today, it's kind of an unfair advantage. Why don't we go and give you some nominees first? Considering Mallory Garner, of course, who went 2 for 3 today with a run scored, 2 runs batted in. Considered Hannah Wright, who in a pitch hitting appearance went 2 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. Kelby Kuyava with a mammoth blast over the left field wall made a case for herself as well, going 2 for 3 with 2 runs batted in and an RBI. So Lady Rams up and down the order, successful today. Micaiah Rush had a big single and an RBI. Don't want to leave out Paige Clinton or Haley Lockhart or, of course, Mallory Kirsch or Alexis Stewart or anybody. All performed well. They're going 3 for 4 today with 2 runs scored and 3 runs batted in. 1 run scored and 3 runs batted in. It's Jacqueline Flood. She also picks up the victory, having not allowed any runs. So it ended up 12-1. Those runs came in relief. So Jacqueline Flood, your player of the game today, especially with her offensive performance, up 3 for 4 with 3 runs batted in and a run scored. She also picked up the win. Let's not forget about that. Win number 25 unofficially for the Lady Rams as they improved to 25-7. That's going to do it for us today. Tomorrow we're back on the air at 4:15. Lady Rams will battle the O'Fallon Panthers. For Avery Barton back to the studio, I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you one more time your final score. The Lady Rams beat Effingham on the road here to a final of 12-1. Good night from Effingham from everybody at Withers Broadcasting. Thank you for listening to Lady Rams Softball. Again, I'm Chris Hugo. Good night.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball on WMIX and online at mywintersradio.com. Lady Rams Softball has been presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Your home for news, talk, sports, and America's best music. WMIX.